Hey guys, it's your girl karmelkay. Welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year! What's good? So, it is 2019 and I don't know if you guys have noticed, but if you've been on my channel within like the last 48 hours, then you would see that I have no videos on my channel. But not actually, okay? So, it's karmelkay 2.0. Hope you guys are ready for the ride. Hope you guys are ready for the chit chat. Get ready with me and how I plan to take care of myself and live my best life in 2019. So I hope that this inspires you guys to be more intentional with your year and with yourself and how you treat yourself. So yeah, that's about it. And enjoy this message from your sponsors. Okay, so as you know, this is a chit chat. Get ready with me. And I'm gonna be getting ready with you guys. I got a bunch of new things from my fave girl Ulta, and I also have some lashes that I never showed you guys that I got from the lash bars. So today's gonna be like a fun little chit chat. Get ready with me, but let me prime first. So I'm gonna be using my trusty and dusty Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. Alright, ponytail. This hair needs to be washed, so we're just not gonna talk about it. But so basically, if you go to my channel, it's gonna say that I have no content, but what you have to do is slide over to the playlist title page, and then you'll basically see that I have every single video that I've ever made, all my vlogmases, all of my get ready with me's, fashion videos, beauty video, hair videos, all of it is under the playlist karmelkay 1, the beginning, so you guys can, watch that video if you're new and you want to binge watch my journey. But I just wanted to start fresh. I'm using MAC and Bark Shadow. You guys already know I've been using this for my brows for like 6 months straight pretty much. So yeah, but like I was saying, I unlisted all of the videos on my channel, and basically what that means is that you will not be able to watch my videos unless you have the direct link. And so the direct link is listed underneath the playlist section of my channel. It's right by the community tab, and you click the playlist tab, and then you'll see this playlist called karmelkay 1, the beginning. And that is where every single video that I've ever made up until this one will be posted. And I've been wanting to rebrand and start fresh forever. Like, I feel like whenever I talk to Persia's Glow, or Jazz, who's Josephine on YouTube, I have both their channels linked down below. They're like some of my first YouTube friends actually. So I have been wanting to rebrand forever, and so I didn't want to lose the videos that I already had, just because like that's still part of my journey, and I don't want to neglect part of my journey even if I don't really like those videos or I'm not proud of those videos anymore. And it's because at one point I was proud of those videos, and at one point that was my best. And I feel like it's very important for me to stay not vulnerable, but stay very realistic, and to show people that I didn't just start out my channel with 1.4k followers, and that this is just where I am, and this is just, you just get this good that quick. Took me 2 years to find my editing style and what I like to watch, what I like to create, what value I want to bring to people. So I don't want to make people feel like they have to find out those things quickly just because I'm choosing to not directly show my old videos on my profile anymore. So that is why they're still visible, just a little hidden. So a quick pause from the chit chat. I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. So it looks like I color matched myself perfectly, which we love that for me. Beauty is cool and everything, but it's very important to me that my message and my impact goes far beyond like the latest mascara or how to put outfits together or how to lay your wig down. Just because I don't know, like, it's just, there's more important things to life, okay? And I really love beauty, and that's what I started my channel on. So beauty will continue to be a strong part of this channel. Like, I will always do makeup videos and things like that because that's what I love. It's my form of expression, hair and makeup and fashion. But I'm not about to sit here and act like, you know, real life stuff isn't going down. Going into the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, that's the main reason why I bought the foundation. I wanted to see if they would work well together. So far, I like the foundation. The coverage is beautiful. It's very, like, full, but I think it's a little bit too pink for me, but we'll even that out with the powder. So, like I was saying, I just, like, I don't know. You don't have to be someone with 1 mil or like 100K or this big follower base to have an impact. And it took 2018 for me to realize that, because I started chit-chatting more on my Instagram stories, which you guys should follow because I've been getting really into Instagram. I used to always be into Instagram before I started YouTube, and then when I started YouTube, Instagram kind of took a hit, but it's back. So, yeah, I've just been talking a lot more on my Instagram about how I maintain my mental health and how I can, like, still have fun, you know, and get good grades and do my best and have fun and all this stuff, but still, like, have a peace of mind. Because I feel like people act like everything's all cool, like, from pictures, and they just seem like, oh, their life is great, oh, they have this going for them, oh, they have that going for them, and it's like everybody has something. And I feel like when people don't, not saying that you have to talk about everything in your life, but when people don't talk about things going on, and not like you have to be specific, but when you just act like everything's all cool and nothing ever happens to you, people are going to assume that nothing's ever supposed to happen to them, and then they start internalizing and repressing, and they act like, oh, well, so-and-so doesn't have this going on, so, like, maybe I shouldn't have it going on. Oh, they look like their life is great, let me try to be like them and act like everything's cool too. And it's like, but it's not. Like, and it's okay if it's not, because nobody's, like, totally, like, good all the time. And it's okay to have rough patches. It's okay to have growing pains, because growth hurts sometimes, and growth is tedious. Growth isn't glamorous. Like, perseverance isn't cute. Like, I'm saying, if there's something that you know should be said or something that needs to be done and you don't feel like doing it because it's gonna make you uncomfortable, then you're stuck, and you will stay stuck until you choose to become vulnerable and you choose to embrace uncomfortability. So, like, that's just the tea. And that was 2018 for me. So this is the NYX HD finishing powder. So I'm going to be using this e.l.f. pointed foundation brush to pack it on. It just brightens my eyes up so well. Like, I love a bright face. So I'm just going to tap off the excess and continue with our little convo. So, yeah, I read this quote on Instagram. I forgot whose page it was, but Melody's Life. Sis, I love her so much. Like, her content is amazing. Her looks, like, she's a fashion Instagrammer, so her looks are amazing, and they're so practical, and they look so comfortable, and it's things that are easily recreatable. Like, you don't have to shop at these, like, exclusive, expensive boutiques to get her looks. Like, you can easily recreate a look or get inspiration from her and do something with something that you already have in your closet, which is something that I love. So, yeah, but the quote that I saw, I believe it was Melody's Life's page. It said, if you want to do things that you've never done before, or if you want to achieve things you've never done before, you have to do things you've never done before. And I'm like, that's it, sis. That's it. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I've heard Isela Marie talk about this so much, so I'm going to use it because Isela has amazing looks. I did an Instagram collab with her during the summer. So again, follow me on Instagram because I post a lot more looks on Instagram than I have on YouTube. But she had a great year. But yeah, I just tend to doubt myself a lot. I get really insecure because, especially when I'm trying new things. Like, I love to try new things because I like the thrill of it and the just a new experience, but I get really insecure because I start to think, okay, what are people gonna think of me? Is this good enough? Like, am I going to be good enough in this thing? Will I look stupid? Will I make a fool of myself? Will I don't know. I just start getting panicky and anxious, and that was one thing that taking ballet this semester from the fall semester, like, it made me realize how insecure I was and how crippling it was to me, which makes sense because I wasn't creating that much content this year on Instagram or YouTube, and I wasn't taking as many risks. Not like bad risks, but I wasn't like having those conversations with people that intimidate me, or I wasn't reaching out to those people that I want to invite to my campus in the industry that I know would make great friendships and benefit from the communal bond that we have together. But I'm scared because I'm like, what are they gonna think of me, or are they even gonna like it? Like, it's like I just got too caught up in the what ifs, and I'm like, chill, sis. Like, you need to chill. So for highlighter, I'm going to use my Wishy Beauty palette. Just like I said, I realized I wasn't confident in myself. I based a lot of my confidence and my like worth in other people, whether that be what other people said to me, like, wow girl, that looks really good, or what other people were doing. So it was like a very good and then a very bad scale. So if somebody else was doing things that I felt like was like, if I felt like somebody was ahead of me, makeup wise, dance wise, YouTube wise, anything, I would get really insecure, and then I just like turn into armadillo, go in a little hole, and then I don't want to do anything because I'm like, you know what, they're already ahead of me. Like, they're gonna get whatever it was first. Like, they're already doing better. Like, there's no room for me. I just don't have a seat at that table. And then it's like, well, that sucks because that prevented me from trying a lot of things. And I feel like if I would have snatched that mindset when it first started, I would have been able to do and accomplish a lot more things this year. You know, I had to realize that there's a place for me. Like, Jesus already has my own table ready for me. Like, so it's not me trying to get to somebody else's table. It's how can I get to my table? Like, how can I get to a place where I'm comfortable and confident with my content, that I know I'm doing the best with my content, that I'm secure with myself and what I'm doing, knowing that I'm doing my best, and that that's enough, that that's more than enough, that that is good, not good enough, but that it's good. I'm gonna be using the Love Rush blush from MAC. This John is crumpled up and destroyed, so I'm gonna have to be very careful with how I apply this. I needed to realize my value, and I could have very well smacked something together and put it up on January 1st, but I know that that wouldn't have been wholehearted me. And I wanted to do something once I was set with myself, not just because somebody else was doing it. So my theme for the year is focused, because I need to stay focused on my relationship with God. I need to stay focused on how God views me, because that's how I need to view myself, as valued, a prized possession, as worthy of life. Okay, let me back up. So the whole reason why I went to God and went to Jesus to like as my basis of how I view myself is because God literally created me. Like, yeah, my mom and my dad, you know, handled their business and had me physically, but like, God created me. He created humankind. So it's like, why would I not go to the thing and the people, my parents and God, that created me? I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Mascara, by the way. And once I realized like how toxic all of my self-talk was, I was like, dang, that's crazy. Because what happened was, it started out as like a very, oh, well, I just want to grow. So let me look at so-and-so and these other people and see how they're doing compared to me. And that's where it all went downhill. Because, like, I realized that I cannot compare myself to nobody. I have to compare myself to myself. Like, how am I doing based off of knowing what I can do? How am I doing based off of knowing what I have done? Like, you know, you get what I'm saying? So this year is me being focused. Like I said, I just put on all this mascara, realizing I definitely said I was going to put on lashes, but it's cool. If you want to see the lashes on, you can go to my Instagram where I posted my New Year's Eve look. But it's just like, this year is the year of me being focused on myself, the development of myself, and seeing the value of myself, and then keeping my eyes on God, because if it gets locked on somebody else, that comparative nature is creeping right back in, and I'm done for. So I'm just really excited because I like see a difference in my behavior already. And it, like I said, it's only the first week of the year, so that's exciting. And I've just been more courageous, I feel like, with taking risks and being more vulnerable and just honest with myself altogether. So I am very excited to see what this year has to hold for the kid. So I'm going to finish my mascara and then I'm going to come back because I'm sure y'all don't want to see me making this ugly face again.
And we back.
And then I'm going to actually go into my BH Cosmetics palette. Shout out to my mama for copping this for the kid. She's cute. So I'm going to just take the sparkly white down here and I'm just going to use that for my inner corner look. Inner corner, I don't know, I just feel like it brightens up a lot more. Maybe because I'm yellow toned, it like helps. Girl, who knows? This is the NYX Butter Gloss in Madeline. I really wanted Fortune Cookie, but they were out of stock to get the NYX one. So this is like the next best thing. It's like a nude gloss. It's like the perfect nude gloss for my caramel kids, because, you know, I'm karmelkay and I'm caramel, so this baby on. And we're done. So that's the look. And I'm gonna go fix my hair and then we'll be right back. That's this video. That's this look. It was a very simple look. I wanted to more so talk with you guys than worrying about blending out a million shadows together. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little chit chat with me. I want to do these like every month so we can just stay connected. You know, I bring you that honesty, that reality, all the teas. So that's about it. I hope you guys are just excited as I am for 2019 and what it has to bring for my channel. Don't forget to check out my girl Imani to follow and keep up with the Black Merm movement, and I will see you guys in my next one.
Does it put fear into your heart that nowhere I started far from where I begun? 'Cause I know every man